Dr. Melinda Cobb, Superintendent of the Richmond County School System. Today, we gather to celebrate the class of 2026. But before they walk through those doors, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the people in these seats who actually got them here, to honor the families, educators, mentors, and communities who helped make this moment possible. Behind every single graduate waiting in the hallway is a deeply personal story. It is a story written in part by you. It has scenes of everyday struggles and encouragement, the early mornings getting ready for school, the late nights studying, and the difficult hurdles you help them overcome inside and outside of the classroom. No one reaches a day like this alone. Now they are preparing to step into a new chapter. Some are heading to another city or state, some are continuing their education, some are entering the workforce or serving in our military, and many are pursuing opportunities they couldn't have imagined just a few years ago. Their futures will take them in many different directions, but they will always have a community here to call home. Thanks to you, they are ready for what comes next. In just a moment, those doors are going to open and our children will walk down the aisles. I want you to watch them closely because with every step they take towards the stage, they are transitioning from the kids you raised into the future leaders of our community. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the class of 2026.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. You can say this when we're done, so after they leave, you can say that.
Okay, thank you. Does it say now? Okay. Gentlemen, you may replace your hats.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Gentlemen, okay. Gentlemen, you may replace your hats. You may be seated.
Gentlemen, if you couldn't hear that, you may replace your hat. You now may be seated.
Do I say
That's fine.
Okay. The road ahead, the path you've traveled, now complete. A milestone reached, your heart replete. Yet, this is not the journey's end, but a new road that lies ahead. Embrace the future, undaunted, bold, for countless wonders remain untold. Let knowledge gained be your guiding light as you step forth into realms bright. Though challenges may rise to test, your resilience will outshine the rest. For within you burns a steadfast flame, forged by trials, tempered to aim. Go forth, and may your dreams take flight, soaring high, a beacon of insight. The world awaits your brilliant mind, a canvas where your mark will find.
Welcome to Dr. Cobb, our Superintendent of Schools, the Superintendent's Cabinet, members of the Board of Education, Dr. Wiggins, administrators, faculty and staff of ARC, family, friends, guests, and graduates. Good morning and a warm welcome to the Academy of Richmond County's 2026 graduation ceremony as we join 243 years of Richmond alumni and go out into this new chapter of our lives. Let us look back on the great times we shared and look forward to the future this historic school has prepared for us.
In honor of Memorial Day, the Richmond County Board of Education believes it is most appropriate to remind everyone of Augusta's long and distinguished military tradition. With that in mind, I respectfully ask that any of our graduates who have mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, and other loved ones who serve or have served in the armed forces please stand at this time to be recognized. Graduates, please know that the Richmond County Board of Education appreciates the sacrifices your families are making in order to preserve and protect America's freedoms. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Thomas Norman, and I'm honored to be able to represent this class as the salutatorian. Thank you to our superintendent, Dr. Cobb, the Board of Education, Dr. Wiggins, our administrators at ARC, faculty and staff, family and guests, and of course my classmates for making today possible. When I started preparing for this speech, I looked back on all our school experiences and realized how much we've been through. Throughout high school, we've had some major events and developments transform our education. Wars have started, artificial intelligence become mainstream, buildings were renovated, and a hurricane destroyed our city. As I look back on these events, I started to think about how we all interpreted them. Some of us love AI, some of us hate it. Some people love learning in the portable classrooms, and some of us did not. We experienced all these events individually, but also as a group. We all go to different homes every night, but go to the same school every morning. We took different classes, played different sports, and joined different clubs, but we walked in the same hallways, ate in the same lunchroom, and learned in the same classrooms. Reflecting on this taught me a lot about our identities. I can't speak for everyone, but I know that I mainly look at my life independently. I look what I need to do, when I'm going to eat, and so on. But when I realized that I am also a part of so many groups. I'm a senior at ARC, I'm from Augusta, and I'm an American. Anyone I meet, I can find something in common with, something that we share, and something that we both enjoy. We all had late nights, early mornings, and homework. Realizing this is more important than ever with all the divisive messages on social media, which will be a huge part of our lives. This is why it's important to always see yourself in others. You can always find a way to relate to someone, and I guarantee that being empathetic will improve your life in ways you can't even comprehend. As you're waiting to walk across this stage and close this chapter of your life, I ask you to look back on how you got here. All the different experiences you had, good and bad, and all the friends, family, and teachers you experienced it with. When you did well or were kind, as well as when you failed and lashed out. After you leave here today, and if you're going to take one thing away from this speech, I want you to remember to try to be more understanding. Despite how easy it sounds, it's hard. Try to connect with your peers, your coworkers, your teachers, your boss. If more people can make a conscious effort to be more empathetic and understanding of others, it can do wonders for our community. And if you ever need help, think back to all the people you met at Richmond. Thank you.
To Dr. Cobb, members of the Richmond County Board of Education, Dr. Wiggins, administrators, faculty, and staff of the Academy of Richmond County, and lastly, to the class of 2026. The great Dr. Seuss once said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose." As I look back on my time in high school, I see the people, places, and moments that shaped my experience. I think about the different relationships I fostered throughout high school, the commitments I made inside and outside of school, and the dedication I put towards each thing I completed during the past 4 years. Between being a competitive dancer, employee, volunteer, cotillion member, and fundraising team member, I learned countless lessons which have shaped me into the person standing here today. And I know each of us can say the same from our own list of accomplishments and experiences. We have all changed over the past 4 years of high school, but I think the real question is, which parts of ourselves today will we choose to carry forward into the next chapter? When I first began to write my speech, I felt an overwhelming pressure to make it perfect. I wanted to say something meaningful, impactful, and inspiring. I wanted to fully capture our journey here together and everything the future holds for us. When I first sat down to write, nothing came out. I realized I was so focused on writing what other people would approve of that I lost sight of the message I truly wanted to share. The main lesson I learned throughout high school was to live true to my morals and values and not for others. Freshman and sophomore year, I spent my time so caught up in what I was doing, what I looked like, and how I was being perceived by others that I lost sight of myself. I think many of us can relate to this. High school makes it easy to focus on everyone and everything around you, But over time, I realized this attitude does not provide fulfillment. I learned that fulfillment comes from within, by doing things for your own self to be proud of, rather than things for other people to be proud of. This lesson is extremely important for our next chapter, as the playing field expands socially, educationally, and professionally after today. For many of us, we will soon be entering a blank slate. Some of us may be going to college, some may be entering the workforce, and some may still be figuring out their next path. But we all have a choice to make. We now have to decide which values, priorities, and qualities will guide us moving forward. We have planted the seeds for our future these past 4 years, and now it is time to nurture them into growth as we move ahead. A few months ago during Christmas time, my mom and I found a bin of all my keepsake items from my childhood. In this box, we found my old artwork, projects, event programs, and most specifically, my copy of Dr. Seuss's children's book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. This book is special to me because after each year in elementary school, my mom had my teachers sign a page with a sweet message and recap from the year. When I first found this book back in December, I had heard back from all the colleges I had applied to and was deciding where my future should be. Not only did these sweet messages from my past teachers give me peace and hope for my future, but they solidified the grounds I knew I had always walked on. My teachers wrote about characteristics of me that they saw many years ago in their classroom, and most of them still apply today. This showed me how much I have grown and stayed the same, how even through many stages of life, there are core pieces of myself that I have held onto through every step of the way. As I look around today, I can recall several memories we all share which have shaped the past 4 years of our lives. Miss Fredenberg's hallway music, Miss West's science labs, Mr. Bradbury's humor, Miss Best's friendly face, and Miss Thompson's yelling in the lunchroom. These are the moments which have defined our high school experience. These are memories that we will remember for the next 4 years that have transformed us. We have all been the same and different people. We have gone through different attitudes, phases, interests, successes, and failures. But somehow, we continue to return to those qualities which define us. After today, we get to decide which of these qualities we will take into the next chapter with us. We have taken the past 4 years to make mistakes, find our way, and realize what truly matters. Now, we have to go out and do the work we have chosen to do. To the class of 2026, our future is bright. And now, going back to Dr. Seuss, we get to steer ourselves in any direction we choose.
On behalf of the Academy of Richmond County's administration, faculty, and staff, I would like to welcome you to the class of 2026 spring graduation. At this time, I would like to turn your attention to the board members and school system leadership printed inside the front cover of the graduation program. I would also like to recognize the board members, superintendent, and cabinet members with us today. Our board members are Mrs. Shonda Stovall, President, Mr. Edward Lowry, Vice President, Mrs. Mary Jane Abbott, Miss Shantae Boyd, Miss Monique Braswell, Mrs. Venus Kane, Mr. Walter Eubanks, Miss Samantha Valentine, and Mr. Charlie Walker. We would also like to recognize Dr. Melinda Cobb, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Tommy Welch, Deputy Superintendent of School Improvement and Strategic Initiatives, Mrs. Glenda Collinsworth, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Administrative Services 2, Mrs. Aletha Snowberger, Assistant Superintendent of Middle School Administrative Services, and Dr. Melissa Shepard, Chief Human Resources Officer. Thank you. This year, we are proud to announce the following honorable accomplishments for the Academy of Richmond County. Founded in 1783, the Academy of Richmond County High School is closing out its 243rd year in continuous operation. After 3 years of extensive renovations, this year, students and staff moved back into the historic ARC building that has been home to the Musketeers since August 1926. Next school year will represent the centennial of the school's current home at 910 Russell Street. ARC's academic decathlon team for the first time had 2 students qualify for and compete in the national competition in Garden Grove, California, where 1 senior won a gold medal in science and silver medals in both mathematics and speech. 4 ARC students proudly represented our school and took home first place in the Alpha Phi Alpha Black History Bowl. A first-time senior female wrestler competed in the Girls Wrestling State Championship. A senior was awarded the individual state champion in 300-meter hurdles. Girls cross country, 2nd place region. Girls soccer, 2nd place region and 2nd round of state. Boys tennis, 2nd place in region. Girls tennis, 2nd round of state playoffs. Girls volleyball, region champions and Final Four. And finally, boys golf team runner-up in the 3A state tournament after a very close 18th hole. Today, we proudly recognize the invaluable partnership between our school and Textron Specialized Vehicles. Through the RPM Reaching Potential Through Manufacturing program, our students have gained hands-on experience, real-world skills, and a deeper understanding of the opportunities that await them beyond graduation. This collaboration has not only empowered our students, but also strengthened our community. At this time, we invite our partners from Textron Specialized Vehicles to please stand and be recognized for your outstanding support and dedication. Thank you, Textron, for your continued commitment. As this class moves into the next phase of life, many of you will take different routes to achieve your personal goals. We can proudly say that 128 of you will attend 4-year colleges or universities, 32 of you will attend technical or 2-year colleges, and 8 of you have enlisted in the armed services. Class of 2026, we are proud of you and we wish you the best. We want to thank you for the many contributions you have given the Academy of Richmond County. Ms. Stovall, will you join me at the podium for presentation of the candidates for certificates and diplomas? Candidates for graduation, please stand. On behalf of the administration and faculty of the Academy of Richmond County, I am proud to present the candidates for graduation who have met the guidelines, policies, and requirements established by the Georgia Department of Education and the Richmond County Board of Education for their respective certificates, diplomas, and appropriate seals. Ms. Stovall, I present to you the candidates for the graduation class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Wiggins. On behalf of the Richmond County Board of Education, I proudly accept these candidates for graduation who have met the guidelines, policies, and requirements established by the Georgia State Assembly, the Georgia Department of Education, and the Richmond County Board of Education for their respective certificates, diplomas, and appropriate seals. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Ms. Stovall. Graduates, you may be seated. At this time, the class of 2026 would like to express their desire for parents, relatives, and friends to refrain from noisy behavior such as air horns and bells that would distract from the recognition due to all members of the 2026 graduating class. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
Guys, morning. My name is Keenan Grissett, head football coach here at ARC. It's beyond my honor to be able to present a posthumous award to the family of Savon Christian Small. Members of the class of 2026, families, and honored guests, I'm honored to recognize a name that belongs among this graduating class. Again, Mr. Savon Christian Small. Savon tragically lost his life in a swimming accident on Labor Day of 2023. Though Savon is not here with us in the flesh, his spiritual presence among us has never faded. We continue to honor Savon's name and number, 43, among the football program, and now this distinguished graduating class of 2026. In this moment, we honor the life and legacy of Savon, a life that touched his teammates, classmates, and school community, and a legacy that endures the hearts of all who knew and loved him. I ask that you give me a warm welcome for the mother of Savon, Ms. Renata Ward Collins, and his family as he begins Savon's diploma.
Thank you, Coach Rousset, and thank you, Ms. Collins, for being with us today. I am happy that we were able to honor the memory of Savon with his classmates today. Class of 2026, please come forward to receive diplomas.
Mary Dennis Trotter. Thomas Adrian Norman.
John William McElderry IV.
Katie Euredia Dubon Sosa. Kamari Michaela Jackson. Layla Denise Greenleaf. Jayla Shuri Allen. Annabelle Regina Arias. Harper Monroe Beckham.
Kennedy Angelita Beckman.
Davis Howell Beeman. Llewellyn Gale Benjamin. Michael Nations Blanchard. Russell Edwin Blanchard IV. Edward Pierce Boulis. Madeline Grace Brooks. Janelle Brown. Noel Soto Cartagena II. William Barton Chandler. Stella Baxley Chu. Kirsten Dior Coachman.
Kayla Aliyah Cowart.
Ann Harper Daniel. Summer Jolie Davis. Catherine Dunnigan. Nathan Amari Evans. Marley Grace Faulkner. Charles Ulysses Fields, Jr. Kishana Zoe Ugas Francisco. Michaela Tamia Gilchrist. Chapman Pinkston Godwin. Robert Evans Gordon, III. Amari Kamea Greenwich. Jao Karia Rhodesia Hall. Caitlin Brooke Henson. Rihanna Imani Holloman. Joshua Christopher Willie Holloman. Kayla Sincere Hooper. Cortland Alina Lashea Jackson. Cindy Jocelyn Jimenez. Berkeley Catherine Jones. Robert Weeks Kay. Tara Alexandria King Jones.
Trinity Naomi Arnesia London.
Benton Knox McMahon. Matthew Langley Mills. Nikita Monique Cherie Moore. William Jeffrey Morrison. Lauren Ashlyn Moat. Christopher James Nabahe, Jr. Henry Tucker Oliver. David Gettings Osbon. Nancy Stewart Perry.
Jemiah Alexandria Pollard.
Isabella Ponce. Jonathan Lamaurice Prince. Bennett Helen Rahimi.
Naheem Kennard Ramsey. Makoya Saisha Reeves. Caitlin Rivers.
Demetric Bashan Sharp.
Messiah Shamari Singfield.
Parker Bennett Skitzvold. Khalees Michaela Smith. Lillian Charlotte Smith. Miles Lyndon Smith. Rashawn Nicholas Smith.
Azion Trey J. Stroman.
Tyler Christopher Swope. Anna Pierce Taylor. Shamaya Tiana Thomas.
Denaya Abriana Tompkins.
Julia Louise Trotter.
Alexia Tontewa Ixmat Tlawa.
Tamaya Jonelle Vandiver. Parker Elizabeth Vick. Mary Dempsey Ward. Jordan Kylie Wesley. James Spencer Werner Weston, Jr. Corinne Chrislyn Williams. Benjamin Logan Wright. Jaden Tron Eugene Wrights.
Gabriel Blackwell. Jamin Emmanuel Bucknor. Aiden Chiron Crump. Ethan James Graham. Zechariah Clee Jackson.
Samuel Lamar Roberts III.
Emily Grace Abbey. Yeshua Devin Malachi Abraham. Ava Angel Alexander. Elijah William Argyle.
Deantes Lamar Richard Bacon. Ariana Zykira Nicole Baker.
Emma Audrey Abigail Benson.
Jada Sahari Blue.
Travion James Bond. Braylon Peters Bonner. Charles Kyan Dwayne Brown.
Jazaria Kalila Brown.
Corey Neutron Bryant Jr. Noah Carson Buentello. Jalea Kila Amaya Burns. Makobi Tyler Bush.
Sanaya Denise Butler.
Armani Kino Calvin. Taiwana Danae Campbell. Kimora Elizabeth Arnita Carter. Kenya La Ray Ruth Chapman. Jordan DeMarcus Chappelle. David Lee Cody. Jokaela Myoikana Nasander Kawart. Damaya Lee Cummings. Adriana Jemiah Daggett. Jama Deshawn Deely. Daston D.K. Daniel. Ruth Esther Del Rosario.
Tamaya Brianna Demmons.
Kamarion Selena Douglas. David Lavert Dunn, the third.
Kamari Keyshawn Dunn. Sanaya Marie Eccles.
Jamira Suzette Edwards. Matilda Janita Elam. Malaya Jadin Esposito. Jeremy Jeremiah Few. Antoine LaShawn Fields Jr. Charles Lamar Flowers Neal. Jasmine Renee Ford. Derek Dion Fox Jr. Sierra Kiana Frazier. Mekai Damari Freeman. Talia Brooke Lynn Freeman.
Kajon Lee Fudge.
Kenneth Ray Joseph Gill. Rashad D'Angelo Gilliard. Lily Jan Gonzalez.
Melanie Suzette Gorecki.
Aliyah Michelle Grandstaff. Tavares Eugene Green. Gracie Lachey Griffin.
Kanaya Malaysia Griffin.
Marion David Gunter Jr. Jalen Christopher Lee Griffin. Joaquin McClarence Calvin. Naima Simone Griffin. Bailey Amina Charnice Guider. Ariel Renee Hall.
Rihanna London Hall.
Kimari Renee Harrison.
Talia Edwina Hurd.
Denasia Antonia Hearns. Tylea Myasia Heggs.
Sanaya Armani Henley.
Ziana Nicole Hickson.
Ayana Janae Hill.
Joel Adarius Hill, Jr. Marcus Robert Hinkle.
Genevia Amani Hobbs.
Jeremiah Anthony Holloman. John Martin Holmes, Jr. Cadence Leon Hopkins. Antron Quiante Howard. Evan Preston Ivy.
Javion Devon Jackson.
Candace Janelle Jackson. Donovan Henry Jackson Kinlaw. Amaya Samari Johnson. Michael Kendrick Johnson. Noah Joseph Johnson.
Cameron Nikhil Jones.
Jaden Amaya Jones. Justin L. Jones. Tristan Maxwell Jones. Javion Trashad Kent. Justine Emily Queso. Brianna Ashley Kidd. Earl James Kinnard. Amaya Nicole Kinder.
Glendale Xavion King.
Morgan Caitlin Lanier. Mia La Ponzina.
Caden Naji O'Brien.
Jordan Rashad Leslie. Omaria Shakena Legati. Yoshiro Jr. Likiaksa. Giovanni Ramon Lopez. Michaela Joanna Luke. Aiden Michael Luster.
William Poseta Lauliamio Tonu, Macintosh.
Jelia Danielle Manson.
Isabella Nicole Marin. Mikkel Roosevelt McKinney. Kent Miles Medlock. Riley Alexander Melmer. Tristan James Melmer. Ruth Gnarly Moyes. Johnny Lee Moore III.
Micah Charles Johnson.
Guillermo Roberto Morrison III.
Shantae Sherelle Murdaugh. Aishatu K. Endow.
Xavier Kyra Neal.
Zion Mackenzie Nims.
Marquez Demarian Noble. Alexine Chasray Owens. Kiara Mackenzie Palmer. Madison Elaine Paris.
London Dayal Patel.
Taylor A. Maya Perkins. Brianna Olivia Quarles.
Jaden Khalid Ramsey.
Naomi Patrice Ray.
Jeremy Donnell Reddix Jr.
Tabijah Rouse. Cameron Lee Runyon. Chloe Bradford Russ.
Nevaeh Christina Ryans.
Erica Louise Schnorbus.
Autumn Joy Goodley Lee.
Casey Hall Scott. Easter Olivia Scruggs.
Nashaya Demiria Maria Sharp.
Tyler Prentice Antonio Wimberly.
Junius Ramarcus Slaughter Jr.
Brianna Marie Sousa.
Brooklyn Nicole Souza.
Jakevion Nikel Thomas.
Marty Leandra Thomas Jr.
Mikeria Janae Thomas.
Shiana Lene Thompson. LaCoy Tiquan Alexander Vanterpool.
Ronald Sidney Walker.
Summer Jasmine Nickel Walker.
Caleb Tamar Walls. Ara Siobhan Rosa Walters.
Tyzorian Jamarian Wanamaker.
DeMonte Martrice Ware.
Mariah Elise White.
Antonia Siobhan Whitfield.
Antoine D. Williams.
Denisha Tamayo Williams.
Nevaeh Licky Shaw Williams. Stanley D. Williams, Jr. Jalea Liana Wynn. Annie Janelle Prince Young. Michael Jermaine Sims, Jr. James William Sims III.
Jalisa Michaela Jukes.
Gonna sing to the spirit, who's in my heart. I'm gonna sing to the spirit, who's in my heart. I'm gonna sing to the spirit, who's in my heart. I'm gonna sing till Jesus comes. I'm gonna sing, oh my Jesus, 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 till he comes. Sing, oh, my Jesus, 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 till he comes. Oh, yeah, my Lord, oh, yeah, my Lord, oh, yeah, my Lord. Hallelujah. I'm gonna sing, oh, my Jesus, 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 oh, my Jesus. The Spirit move, shout, oh, my Jesus, 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 till he comes. Shout, oh, my Jesus, 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 till he comes. I'm gonna sing till my Jesus.
Please turn your attention to your program where scholarships and honors earned by the class of 2026 are listed. Graduates, please stand when your name is called. Jayla Allen, Michael Blanchard, Nathan Evans, Charles Fields Jr., Michaela Gilchrist, Bailey Guider, Rayana Hall, Caitlin Henson, Ayana Hill, Kamari Jackson, Cindy Jimenez, Amaya Johnson, Trinity London, Aiden Luster, Lang Mills, William Morrison, Lauren Moat, Brianna Quarles, Rayshawn Smith, Tyler Swope, Anna Taylor, Julia Trotter, and Benjamin Wright. The total earned in scholarships and grants by the class is $2,590,038.
Good afternoon. To the class of 2026, as your Student Council Vice President, it is my pleasure to lead us in our first official act of alumni of the Richmond Academy, the turning of the tassel. The turning of the tassel transformation is basically when you turn from a student to a graduate. Therefore, seniors, please stand.
Turn your tassel when you tell them to do that.
Where is it? Okay. Do I tell them to turn it to the right already, or just tell them, since they should know already?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We will now turn our tassels from the right side of our caps to the left.
Turn yours.
Congratulations, and I wish you the best in your future. Thank you.
Family and guests, I encourage you to stand and join us in the singing of our alma mater.